Mr. Potter, detention.
Now let's try one without the helium.
Professor Snape. No, the young boy with the scar on his, yeah. Exhale and then inhale, yeah. This is very difficult, but it's Harry Potter.
Hey guys, this is Paula Rhodes with What's Trending, and Harry Potter and Die Hard star Alan Rickman was on Jimmy Fallon this week. That's right, he was inhaling helium. You know, like you do. Not like I don't. I just sound like this. Apparently Rickman was calling Jimmy Fallon out on his, not terribly recent, but 2013 episode featuring Benedict Cumberbatch, where they had basically a Rickman off.
Rolling down the street, smoking in dough, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back.
If Rickman's going to start evoking revenge on everybody who's done an impression of him, he's kind of got his work cut out for him, because there's a lot of us. But not me, I'm afraid of you. Don't come after me. Here's these other people. In fact, comedian James Adomian did this amazing impression of the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the Sheriff of Nottingham and the duly appointed magistrate of the Sherwood Forest.
Tom Hiddleston loves impressions, including this one of Rickman.
I'm gonna cut your heart off with a spoon. And someone says, "Why a spoon, cousin?" And he goes, "Because it's dull, you twit, it'll hurt."
Whoa.
And YouTuber Urban Your guess is as good as mine as to how to pronounce it, and I'm sorry, sir, you should have easier to pronounce name.
You will receive no special treatment in this classroom, Mr. Potter.
And then to crown it off, you have Steve Coogan, who not only does a fantastic impression, he actually teaches other people how to do a better one.
Can you do a better Rickman?
You need to have the depth to it.
Oh, look at that.
You don't have any depth to it. You've got the accent, but he has a great sort of depth to it.
Wow. Big week for Jimmy Fallon, in fact, as usual. He had 1.2 million views on his Slow Jam the News featuring Jeb Bush right after he announced his presidential run. Yeah, no, he had Jeb Slow Jam the News.
Jim!
Yesterday in Miami, I formally announced my candidacy for President of the United States. I thought long and hard about this decision, and after careful consideration, I determined that now was the right time to launch my campaign for the Republican nomination. Oh, yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed that he didn't have Jeb do a Rickman impression and just tie it all back together for us, but...
Jim!
Of course, there were comments, including Ashley R., who said, "There will be no foolish emojis or silly references in this comment section." I assume that they all said it in Rickman voice. Bobby J. Kennerly says,
"Who the hell is Severus Snape, and how did Hans Gruber survive that fall?"
Oh, right. See, kids, okay, so before Harry Potter, there was this guy, Alan Rickman, who was in the movies, and he actually had a big career beforehand. He played in this movie called Die Hard. You know what, just ask your grandparents if it's streaming. The Spinner says, "Lol, he swallows the helium instead of inhaling it." You know, maybe this is a common problem in England. You know, maybe it's not considered dignified, so you don't get very much practice inhaling helium like we do.
It's simply not done.
Simply not done. Okay, guys, let the jokes rip. Whose voice do you want to hear on helium? And, you know, besides mine, because it already sounds really high. I'm Paula Rhodes. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and have yourself a stellar weekend.